Okay. Something a little new here. One of the subscribers was nice enough to purchase Divinity Original Sin 2 for me, so I wanted to that game. Start off for the just kind of blind. I've never played the game, so we're gonna see how this goes. I've been looking a lot into what to play, so at least I kind of know somewhat of an idea on how to do things. Have any tips? Anything you recommend? Let me know. All for it. Chat. Goodtogo.com. Okay. Let's do story, single player, do classic mode because okay, so I played the first one. It just like as like a background. I played the first one. I've played like isometric RPGs my entire life, so I kind of know I have the gist of things. But I kind of looked up what to do as far as like, hey, here's some character recommendations and stuff. Because the first one's fucking different. This one is gonna be probably no different. Bring off with classic for sure. Welcome to the character creation screen. Hello, Victory LMG. Hey, Trevor Moore. Here you can select and create a custom here. Adrian, hello. I'm sorry, Adrian, that you're enjoying the first time I'm live streaming and have it be me playing a game that's not Total War Warhammer, so I apologize. Oh, go with me. Look at that Tubbalard. What an inconvenient hairstyle, too. My name's Lord Petroy. So I was gonna do a custom hero and kind of start from scratch. I'm just kind of used to playing like that when I play these types of games. And do let me know, guys, if you are experiencing any problems with the playback. I want to make sure that it actually works well. It seems to be fine when I take a look at the little thing here and I watch the YouTube thing, but sometimes the playback on different games can be a little bit different. Quite tinkered with the settings in this. Do you want to be visitor? And what I want to do is kind of like almost like a Dark Knight, like a Death Knight type character, where I'm using melee abilities, I'm using necromancer skills to life leech, and kind of go with that route. Hey, Nevada, what's up, man? But heard. Origin characters have rich personal backgrounds, allow you to experience the full extent of the Divinity Original Sin 2 tag system. Note that custom characters don't have more. So you've got these origin characters. These origin characters, let me know if the in-game sound is too loud. These origin characters essentially give you a pre-generated backstory. You don't have to roleplay a specific way. You can just kind of play what they have created for you. This is doorway. So you get a little bit more of a spice to the character that you can't do within the game's pretense. You know, there's a difference between like role-playing and a custom character that you build yourself in origin characters. Origin characters, you know, here's this frozen. Maybe this is it. Let's just restart the game real quick and hopefully that'll fix things. And if it is frozen for you, maybe try refreshing real quick. I'm running the game fast too, but this is kind of a test anyway. I'm trying some new things on Streamlabs to see how they go. So there we go. Should have hopefully updated it. Yeah, it should be all fixed now. Begin. There we go, perfect. I'm seeing that it's all set. Okay, so like I was saying, the origin characters are basically pre-generated by Larian. They have their backstories, so you play into them. You can roleplay them however you really want, but they're already kind of set with origin story. So let's actually... They each have their own race, so this is obviously elf. Almatrix thing. Driving. The Red Prince, who is a really lizardman. Lizardmen are really good casters. Elves are really good at typically at being kind of rangers types. Low shooting. Human. Ifin Ben Ezd. Human. You can even change the you can even change their names. Oh no, you can't. The name is the only thing you can. And then you've got Fane, who plays an undead. And undead in this game are not just like, oh, okay, I'm just an undead character, not a big deal. Everyone's not going to mind that. No, they mind very much fucking so. So if you do want to be undead, experience an entirely different way of playing the game. Healing spells actually hurt you. Poison spells heal you. Beast, who is a dwarf. C. Let's take a look here. Well, I'm gonna do Ibn. If on Ben Med. Crusader in Lucian's army, you lost your faith as war claimed countless. Now, you lone wolf mercenary. Mission: kill Lucian's son. Is this the time I can watch? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this word story is about.
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous lone wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
So that's actually a story that you will play alongside. You will pursue that story. And from what I understand, if you don't choose an origin character and you just choose a custom character, that story will still progress, and they will have a kind of a preset path for the story that he fills you in and says, hey, you know, this is what I did with the story. If you do the actual origin story of this, you choose this origin character, you get to decide how that's. So every single origin character, of course, has their own special abilities too. So Ifan can encourage allies around you, increasing their primary attribute. Also, summon Ifan's Soul Wolf. Summons your trusty Soul Wolf, which can howl and bite enemies. Pretty sick to me. I'm not going to go with Ranger again. I'm going to go with... Yeah, look at his waist. Dazzle Dazzle, then Rogues. Wayfarer. And these are all, of course, so this is kind of Magic Ranger, which is, I think it's like a bunch of different tools of magic. Wizard is more like, I believe it's Pyro, I believe, with magic, so Geomancy. Battle Mage uses uses two weapons, and it uses magic and swords. Weapons. Cleric, of course, you know, conventional cleric. Conjurer, the summon abilities. Enchanter uses a bit of Hydro, so Bane and Hell Strike. Visity. Or Berserker, thank you. We also have the conventional fighter, which is your frontline kind of warrior. Wizard, who I'll be choosing here today. Look at this Ponzi hat he gets. Lord Fauntleroy here. Have you taken a look at my ascot? Of course, the knight. Two-handed version of the fighter, more what this template is now, and the metamorph as well, so they can pretty much jump into whatever role you want them to be with the ranger and running things. But you don't. It doesn't dictate what you're going to be like. This is just basically the way your character is going to draw. You're going to start off with a two-handed mace, so that means two-handed. This is with a sword and a shield. So this basically just dictates what you're going to start off with. I'm going to choose Inquisitor just because it sounds fucking cool. I was going to go Knight. That looks cool, but 200 mace, 200 sword, who cares? Actually do. A good face. It's really lifeless, like my eyes. Look at that. Hairstyle, I don't have fucking hair. Weird names for hair colors. Ah, yes. What would you name this color white? Oh, it's Weaver white for sure. Miller yellow. Monarch. Salt and pepper. My eye color? Yeah. Butter. A nice, like, brown or black. Or Jack might. Okay, let's find a good beer. Look at the size of that bass stick. Oh, so it has an actual custom voice too. That's kind of a pretty sweet mustache. Make him a lightning mage and name him Palpatine. Do it. Kind of dig on that. Big ass chops. Oh. That changed colors drastically. Did not expect that. This guy just wants a little more tanner. Hey, Ben Brody, how are you, man? Ooh, phase 6 looks pretty good, but I'm going to phase 11. A little more rugged, a little more just dead to the world. I like that look of it. Okay, presets. So this is where we get to choose kind of however we want it. So I'm going to remove intelligence and increase strength. I'm going to be more of a personal fighter. I'm going to keep warfare because I want to use that ability to get up close and personal, do damage that way, and necromancer to have the life-leeching abilities. Telekinesis, I'm going to drop actually. And we'll do persuade. Because I'm going to be the main, probably, person talking. As far as abilities go, we'll keep Bloodsucker. Hi, Heinkel. Just for tonight, just kind of trying something new out because I mean we're all kind of waiting for looks like a coffee barista in Los Angeles. Just needs a fedora. Fuck you, Turin. You're a coffee fedora. Shit. We're not going to need bouncing shield. Battle stomp would be useful. Crippling blow would be useful. Cripples a target with a sweeping blow, and all characters rounded deal 42 to 46 physical damage. Damage is based on your basic attack and receive bonus from intelligence. Important. I think that it's all giving me a bonus from intelligence. I wonder if that's because of damage based on your basic attack and receives a bonus from it. I wonder if that's because I'm an Inquisitor. I wonder if we do this. Bartering. Yeah, it's weird. This says damage based on your basic attack and receives a bonus from strength. Interesting. Glass helmet. Fancy witch hunter for fucking sure. The bloodsucker target character consumes blood surfaces around them, restoring vitality. More blood than when it will be healed. Mosquito swarm unleashes a swarm of giant mosquitoes to suck the blood from your enemy, dealing 7 to 8 physical damage, healing yourself, or up to 8 vitality depending on your damage that will. Damage is based on your level and you bonus from time. Okay. Yeah, that's some gruff as fuck looking. Talents. Gives you ability to perform attacks of Divinity. Okay. We down with that. Oh, execution is pretty sick. Execution gives you 2 extra action points after dealing a killing blow. Action points, obviously. Nice. Ooh. Speaking of Milady, select your origin instrument. Take the lead in the music during fights and will highlight various moments of your country. Oh yes. Can't hear that, but interesting though. I did not know that it did like that, so I wonder if it's basically the same exact thing, but it's saying it receives a bonus from intelligence. Region. You know what? I guess we'll just kind of see. Who doesn't want to use a sword override? And he is a crusader too. Shit. Fucked everything up. Looking at facial. Has to attend to his witches. Oh, look how jacked. Dude, pepperoni nipples and everything. He said. Alright, guys. Let's just kind of see how this goes. I have kind of a general idea of how I want to build out the party too. It'd be interesting. Let's see here.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic.
She looks fucking mean.
And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared.
Vagina Vigator.
And sent to Fort Joy.
How are you? Juggernaut Demon because it is only 11 p.m. here.
I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
Already has a pretty strong story. Like, you remember like how Pillars of Eternity started? You're like, what the fuck just happened? Okay.
The things I do to complete a contract.
5 journal updates available. Welcome to Divinity. Click anywhere on the ground or hold left mouse. I am Ifan Ben Med.
Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really.
I, Silverclaw of the Lone Wolves, out to report Joy. Undercover operative. An assassination contract with details of my target. Bishop Alexander of the Divine Order. Easy. Though he is a sorcerer, and wears a source collar, Bishop Alexander continues to lead the Divine Order as he is the son of Lucian, and it rightly assumed he will succeed him as the next divine. Chapter 1, the Merryweather. Day 1, 906. Lucian the Divine, champion of the seven gods and savior of Rivellon, dead. Sacrificed himself to defeat the forces of the Void, leaving his son Alexander to preside over the next chapter of Rivellon's history. Lucian sacrificed not by peace. Instead, the years that followed were plagued by the menace of Void Woken. These beasts were drawn to source magic of death and destruction. Incapable of wielding the divine powers that his father had at his disposal, Alexander has resorted to harsher measures to stop the Void. A great pogrom has commenced against sorcerers, those who show the most skill in manipulation of source. Encouraged by his most trusted advisors, Alexander has decreed that all sorcerers must be resettled in isolated colonies. They cannot pose a threat to the rest of Rivellon. One such colony is the ancient island stronghold of Fort Joy. It is to this place that I, a captive sorcerer, Merryweather, Day 1, we are sorcerers being transported to Fort Joy, an ancient fortress island where magisters Divine Order establishing.
Oh, where did I leave my calipers?
I am bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. Oh, thanks, dude.
Being leashed by the Order once was quite enough.
I did? Grave is with her. Hold on.
Being leashed by the Order once was quite enough.
This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Press the right mouse button. Ben Mez. Target is none other than the Divine Bishop under the leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show our benefactor why the Silver Claw is most feared amongst all the lone. Some aid with your mission. Seek Magister Boris and take our motto. Blashao Dumar by yourself. Moonlight your tracks. Boost and one.
Soon as we get to Fort Joy, it'll be time to have words with this Boris fellow.
That. A sick little collar. I'm thrifty, +1.
Who? Ah, you're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Huh, nice. You pulled the thing on your neck. Futilely. Demand to know why she collared you. If you're a soldier, give the Magister a quick salute and report for duty on the question mark. Outlaw. Look around warily and wonder what damnable dungeon you ended up in this for. Awesome.
Dungeon? You have the gall to call my laboratory a dungeon? Oh, I'd be quite annoyed with you if you didn't look so honestly perplexed.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
I'll play. This fucking barrel, though. Good move. About this laboratory stuff. That kind of like stolen. Bullshit. Oh.
No known associates. In fact, he seems quite averse to spending time with the others.
Okay, so can't do. Oh, that's weird how you can sneak in this game. If I go over here. We're gonna do it. We're not the sneakiest person, so let's go ahead and move on.
Bloody murder. Looks like someone's hit the Hall of Echoes a little early.
Graphics are amazing.
For who?
You can electrify the goods there, so that all blood counts as water, so you can actually electrify it. Little footsie prints. Back on that blood around.
No lesions, no trauma.
Goody.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Nod and walk away with your head down. If they realize who you are, you'll win yourself a trip to the top of their list of suspects. Color or not. That was me. Can't understand what this animal is trying to tell him. You in game total notification you're streaming. What the deuce? What is this game? Thorstein, this is Divinity Original Sin 2. I wanted to test out some things with the stream and see how they work. I'm trying to set up the ability to donate from the stream itself rather than having to go through Super Chat. 30%. They take 30% of that money, which is just not cool. For me, so that's good. Caveat. But basically, I just wanted to try this game out. I haven't played it yet. Figured you guys would want to watch me suck. Working a character no longer use source magic.
Right. I've a few questions for you. You are Jill, aren't you? I ain't saying nothing.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Boy, tell him you have to think twice before addressing the child. Ask what you meant, what you're meant to be hearing. Wave his request away and ask him what he knows about the work on board. Take your lead. Night, Heinkel, man. Thanks for joining us for a little bit, man. I'm not going to be on much longer. I think we'll do another half hour.
The ship, of course.
Quieten and listen to the sounds of the ship. Wave his request away and ask him what he knows. Lord, or
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
Thorstein. This is actually my first time playing. I don't know a ton of like the storyline yet, but it's basically an isometric RPG in the same vein as like a Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale, Divinity Original Sin 1, Pillars of Eternity. So that kind of top-down RPG style. It's turn-based, so it's not live action. So it's a little bit more strategic. Sounds like it's trying to capsize the ship. Remark that your shipmates are as petty as gulls. Tell them you don't hear anything unusual.
The fellow
sounds
cocks
angry.
his ear, listening.
That isn't anger. It's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds of the ship fade away. Ask him what exactly you're supposed to be listening for. Tell him you don't have time for this and bid him farewell.
There now, just like that.
That's how you actually get something up your butt.
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
Asked what got him so excited that was nothing more than a rat. Nod, you heard it. What's it supposed to be? Decide to leave him into his soundscape and take your leave. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot more like KOTOR, Khorne Berserker.
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Pardon my beard. That means if we've been traveling for...
Is it Daedric? I'm really excited, man. It's really fun. What are you playing in your playthrough, Daedric? Oh, tell him we shouldn't talk like that about such a beard. We shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard. Ask him why he's so excited about reaching for joy. You haven't heard anything good about this. Note, he must be a practiced sailor. Ask what the figure is.
Captain, actually. That figure tells me we're getting close to the joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Thank you. Lizardman Wizard. Okay. So I just chose... Did you choose a custom character or a origin character? I went with an Inquisitor because I want to be like a melee-focused necromancer who like uses like draw blood abilities, but I mainly want him to be in the front line. I realized that the Inquisitor abilities scale off of intelligence. Should I have gone Knight to have him scale off of strength? Fucking eyebrow. If he's hatching an escape plan, you want it. Say nothing, but look him over once before leaving. If you want, find him again and say.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
Well, fucking.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce. Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Humor him. Let's see where this leads. Mumble through clenched jaws. What on earth is he doing? The nerve. Slap away his hand hard.
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious.
Dragon Commander. I don't think I played that game.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Nod. Tell him you're quite the wizard in the kitchen, a true chef. Laugh and say you can hardly tell a turkey from a turnip. Tell him you're not answering his damn questions. I'm Italian, of course I can.
Music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Most certainly. Tell him, given a sheet of satin, you can make a bum look like a baron. Stick a thumb through one of the holes in your garb. Say, these provide cool in summer. You've had enough of this.
Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
You most certainly have personal pride. You're no stranger to combs, powders, and perfume. Rubbing your chin, tell him you're trying to recall the last time you... What month is this? You're tired of this game. Don't debug. I'll humor
The
him.
very basics, then. I suppose that's a start.
Oh, Thorstein, you don't jumping deep into that Wayne
So,
King, huh?
3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and groom. Well, that just about settles it.
Makes me a catch. Are you trying to fuck, Red Prince?
I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
You're over the moon. Tell him you accept. Stare at him blankly. He thinks you're his what now? Tell him you had enough. You have half a mind to punch him in the face. Ooh.
You should probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. Rein in your impertinence, will you? I'm a fair man, but I won't spare the rod. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
We just skip to the part where I reassure
I spent my life singing for my slaves. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall.
Dignity.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me
I'm
to
basically
listen.
just trying to talk to all the fortune character.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water.
No, Ghost was not him, Thorstein, I don't think.
He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
This is like every one of my Italian names.
Fascinating.
Anyone watching the stream, is there a little cup in the lower right corner? And if there is, click it and tell me what happens.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Stare at him in shock and ask what the hell he thinks he's doing. Ask whether the book he's reading is any. He seems engrossed in it. Ask who you're speaking to. Special if on thing. Grin and say, what's fascinating is lack of survival instinct. 5 tickets. Ooh, that's really info.
Oh no, my instinct to survive is quite strong, as with all mortals. I'm not sure why you would... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
Yeah, is there a cup in the lower right corner? Like a little, like it's got dots on it and stuff like that. Look at him curiously. You're not sure he understands what's happening. You're bemused. Who is this guy? Ask about his book. Lee seems to have drawn him in.
Ah, yes. The niceties. My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. That is enough.
It would be actually on the stream itself, Thorstein.
It is pleasurable to meet you.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Okay. Weird. Oh, it's like it's actually in the video. Okay. That's like a thing that's supposed to like track like subscribers, donations, sponsors, super chats, and everything like that. I just didn't know what it does. Ask what exactly he's seeking. There's a lot of knowledge in the world. Not towards his found much knowledge. Wish him well on his travels.
Is there? Wherever do you keep it? Certainly not in your books. I have been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries of the universe. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Tags determine how the world interacts with your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and profession tags. Origin characters also have their own origin tag. Okay. What about the war between the Divine Order? War to everything that war. Define. Tell him the history of death is be better off not going. Human. The history of Rivellon is the history of the Divine Order. Talk about Lucy and the Divine, his son Alexander. Soldier. Talk about the most recent threat. Magisters have been fighting the Void Woken. Rivellon's pretty good. I like this.
I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already.
Huh, okay.
No. I want
Makes
to know
sense.
about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Admit that some things just aren't. At him incredulously. Gods are forces of nature that don't have a history. Ask why he's so curious. Yeah, something's wrong.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
Insist why he was so curious about the gods.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Daedric Giant does not have it.
Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Hope we can get going and fun stuff all soon here. Last character here.
That's enough now.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Stems on Sibyl. Legs for days.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
I wonder what she's doing. Ask if you may join.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Round. Whose fate is she deciding? Can she read the future in Cowan Trails as well? Oh yeah. You gotta play like half serious and kind of chide them.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last.
Ooh.
Shall I?
Ooh. You don't see why not. Extend your arm. Decline. You don't know where her tongue's been. Number 3 for me would be spill my drink, go, you smell nice, and walk away.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, it seems you and another elf engaged in an action somewhat similar to the one I just performed.
Oh, Sibyl killed that motherfucker.
Only rather more vigorously.
She's at the ground embarrassed. You had quite forgotten about that. Wide-eyed, that's exactly right. Snap at her. She doesn't know what in the 7 hell she's talking about. Yeah, I gotta admit it.
Of course it is. The truth's right there. Skin deep.
I'll give you skin deep. Girl, you keep talking like that, go get fucked.
But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
This game is turning. What? Ask whose fate those dice are. Said it's probably best to take it.
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
Dude,
Mad?
dick teeth.
Insufferable, surely.
Or chest, you can find the key.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough
Alright,
for me to listen.
Saving. Who this does. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Didn't know we couldn't do that.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger.
Shut the fuck up, Pat.
You faring okay so far?
Tell him you're fine. Say you've been through worse. Ask if he actually cares. Ask if he'd be fine, clawed like a dog and stuck in a ship's hold with a corpse in her. Yeah, that sounds fun.
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Hey, Jakku, what's up, man?
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more.
No, Daedric, this is not the first time playing Divinity.
Sorry you're upset, sir. But we all wear what we wear.
Daedric
for a
Thorstein, thanks for
reason.
joining, dude. I played the first one, and then I played all the ones as our action RPG, which are way different than these games.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
And I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Murder, Your Majesty.
You seem on edge of...
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Jakku, it's pretty cool so far. I really like the way they deliver the story with the narrator and the is fully voice acted. So I don't have to read a goddamn thing other than the stuff that I'm reading to you guys. I really enjoy it so far.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Say, yes sir, and turn to leave. This murderer must be brought to justice. Maybe the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell the woman you stand by her. Address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by, there are others whose lives must...
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Ooh, a fight. First one. Fucking capsize the ship with her bullshit. Wolf alone.
What's happened?
Fellow sorcerer named Wendigo bested the killing. He's also implied that we share something in common with her target. Or we could learn more. She somehow triggered a huge explosion. We have to get out of here. Might be wise to find weapons in case there's more dangers ahead. Good to see. She's just gonna shit on the deck. Oh my god, I can't stop shitting. New recipe. Toy bow. Going to the captain is after drag 2 items in the crafting slots and hit the combine button. Now combination will be added to your... That. That. Light case here. Down with the place. Plate. Fish. You want to juggle these motherfucking plates? Juggle these plates. I think you lost. Thanks, man. been made. Oh. It's cool. It's all. Deals from items only. Roman heavy attack that deals 11 damage. Faces. Oh, Daedric. The first game was hard though, man. Like, get the shit out of me. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm not too worried. Okay. Empty cup. Ooh. Sorry guys, I like to read fucking all great. Just leaking. Read everything. Requisition source holder. We can see flag. Okay. Drop again. Few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen. Don't blame them. Change is rough. We'll make new friends sooner or later. If we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Well, most of them. That elf with the dice, that lone wolf, the creaky voiced woman in the kitchen, some folks won't get over it. I reckon they won't be the first to get cured ever at all. Fuck yeah, I made myself. Just realized you made it. Go ahead and just run up there. Oops. Oh yeah, this is getting for sure. Maybe not. That's good. Hey, people watching USB really from us. Yeah, it is. I didn't like do this stream, but I just attract a shit ton of you. I wanted to have fun with you guys. I'm just gonna do this anyway, so. We've made it to the middle deck. The ship is badly damaged, possibly even sinking. We have to keep moving. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to pop it on, see what was ever on, play around.
Need to get off this wreck. Quick.
I need to go. All the shit out of it. I guarantee fucking tea at home.
Oh, damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Did I take a painting? Obvious forgery. Oops. Get that water roller. Yeah, you can actually. So watch this. Do that. It'll knock out that flames. Where's Hound? Hey, buddy. Hey, okay. I just want to love you. You can see the chat opt. Box. Oh, he's wet. Whoops, that was me. I'm stupid. I keep pressing tab. Hey, alright.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Rock, you almost cut yourself. If only you could cut others with it. I'm getting it. My first bow. I really wanted to, I was debating if I wanted to make a ranger or not. Go with this guy, but the dog. Death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out. You and Rick's both. If anyone starts fooling around out there, lights out, Captain Cullen. The enigmatic key is stamped with a white skull, the manager's symbol of death fog. Bane, what's up, dudeski?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his... The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
There's something familiar about the way he holds that book. Grab whatever is close at hand and move to attack the ended. Ask if he shouldn't be doing the same. The ship is going down.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it, the elf. He's the elf that was reading the book. He doesn't? Ask if he's just going to go down with the ship. Ask why you didn't see him before he heads out. Not that at least you're doing something. You could be saving lives instead of just reading. He's right, the ship is going down. I don't have time for chit-chat.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
That's heartless. You could be saving people right now. Nod. You don't have time for this.
Indeed.
I don't really know anyone
Just
here.
as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
So you get them in your party and you can kind of say like, hey, this guy's going to be like this guy's going to be like that. But I think what I'm going to do, because I'm an inquisitor, I'm going to make a dwarf. I'm going to make him kind of like a paladin. Him, I'll probably make like more like a wizard type character, and I'll get Sybil to be kind of like a bear type.
Great God, something's pounding on the hull!
I feel like the undead just don't fit into this as characters, but they have cool effects and stuff. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think they're pretty nifty. I didn't want to play because I've heard that I saw that they're really hard. Ocean. I'd make a elf there for like fucking pounds. Damn right I wouldn't be
The
myself.
marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Bucket.
It doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
What in the fuck? Save right there.
Death fog! I need to get out of here now!
What happens if I do this? Oh, it kills me. Okay. Well, now we know. Let's go ahead and close that. sword did I get? Good part of a sword. One-handed critical double strength. Better. Oh, that's cool. So Undead can just kind of trunce into there. Get on going on. We'll go a little bit longer. I kind of want to get to an actual, like, legitimate point here. Oh, okay, Kraken. Man, we do combat coalition. Period, yes. By the order of character portraits, yes. Press up button on the attack, press up button on the ground to move. How about keep an eye on your action? Oh. Where is it? Oh, there. So let's go ahead. Fuck that. God. Done with. That's the amount of turns it takes to recycle it. Okay. Go with. Some mosquitoes here. Bleed. Need some health back. Wait a little bit. To be able to suck up on the ground. Release the Kraken. Do that. What do you do? What is it? Okay, target character consumes blood surfaces around them, destroying it with the more the blood. Hang on, let me make sure. Maybe the surface of it. Hot scrolls, grenades, and special arrows. This one is a cool magic since it's one of the few armor. Oh, dude. Let's say that one. Yeah, I'm stupid. Oh. Damage based on your level up. Wow. For all of us. You can use telekinesis to actually move things that you're not close to. Like for instance, all this. What you do is, I'm going to pick this one up. That movie was just not good. I wanted it to be good because I loved that original one. should be able to get fast right there. Aha! There we go. Makeshift wand. They don't think it was worth all that. Okay. You know, it's not that I hated it, it's just that it wasn't exactly what I expected from that.
A lifeboat! That means there's still a chance!
There's still a chance. Oh, a handy ladder. Yeah, just go ahead and run right all the way through that. Right? Fuck yeah, bro. Ooh, bucket on my helmet? Look at that.
My ball! You do it!
More buckets. Guys, I have to see that. Are there any? Oh.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious.
Sounds like murdering a little. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, or even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. Delighted in his madness. Looks like my frames per second are dropping pretty drastically. What that guy believed provides all manner of experimental subjects beneath a series of hexes and materials required for muting the source. Some of those objects are coded with black ink and annotated as follows: helm, collar, masks. Poetry book.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder! There's a... Wait! Void Woken!
Damn it. Some of my damn Wolf of Doom here. Back here.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Oh. Kamehameha at that fucking thing.
Let the games begin.
Whoa. Damn. Adrenaline. Damn.
They who are about to triumph.
Like, yeah, I got some fucking mosquitoes I can cast.
These beardless bugs
Daedric
won't
Giant, I wasn't given
sit on
pre-release
my
yet,
one.
but I might still later in the week. If I do, I'll be going crazy on that stuff. Daunton, a motherfucker. It's pretty cool, dude. How do you like it? Damn, crazy these fucking. Do I ever get to play again? God. was fun for all of us. Alright, well. BC key. Investing. Vision scroll. Alright, ah, 60 recipes learned? Jesus. Potion, potion, and foods. Nice. But it's all washing up. Ah. Now who's the clever one? Garlic, Italian, I like it. Mashed potato. Small poison bottle. And I'm really hoping CA fixes that'll make it better to keep it pain. Doing nothing right now. What do you mean, Jakku? Is it not, like, changing? It contains no text. Instead, it sketches of dragons. Hardly talent. Clearly enthusiastic. Jesus. A woman from Driftwood, with nary a care, offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then, to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lip, rose from the floor as if coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered. Still, you guys never know it, buddy. Acting up like period shit. My iambic pentameter is through the roof.
I hear something.
Dude, I know Dark Dater being like... Oh crap. Here goes the Kraken. I just can't wait to play Isles.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity.
You know
Judge
that
Oriven.
Really, I didn't. Jakku, there are certain mechanics that happen very hard.
So the Order's right about
are probably
one
not
thing.
there if you switch it
We
to easy,
attract
like
Voidwoken.
like
Am I the lone survivor?
like the ability that your
Only one way to find out.
like the ability maybe that your spells, your settlements don't have a negative modifier. Yeah, I'm gonna get pretty wild on with the Dark Elves and the High Elves come launch time pretty soon. Oh, Daedric Giant, I was saying that they're definitely gonna get the Everqueen. Well, I think, guys, this is gonna conclude our little surprise stream here. I'm probably going to keep playing a little bit for maybe 20, 30 more minutes. But if you guys enjoyed this, for those of you that didn't get a chance to watch it, do let me know. I'll just keep doing these as I'm playing games throughout the night. I think those of you that have been joining, I think you guys really enjoyed it, just to kind of be able to talk to me and play games with me and kind of talk about like Warhammer or just talk about this game in general. But I mean, yeah, Ben Brody, this game is beautiful. Like, I have to turn down the settings a little bit because I can see that you guys aren't getting my full 60 frames a second. But hopefully you guys just kind of enjoyed this this little like easy, fun, laid back way of me just kind of playing some games and talking. Obviously, I'm going to be playing Total War Warhammer 2 when it comes out like crazy, and I'm not going to be streaming this Saturday, but maybe on Sunday. We'll see. We do have a video coming out Thursday with Turin, Black Iron, Pride, Gobble King. All of us did a video together here, so it's going to be pretty cool to see that one come out. I'm sorry, Corn Berserker. I do have to wake up in the morning to work, unfortunately. But again, if you guys really enjoyed this, let me know. I can keep doing these kind of things, just kind of turning on the camera and just having fun with you guys as I play through a game. And most of the time, especially when it comes to the 28th, the game that I'll probably be playing will be Total War Warhammer 2. But I'll be playing this. I play Destiny on PS4, so I've always got stuff to share with you guys and have fun with. But thanks for watching here today, guys. Have a good one. John Ton, Ben Brody, Jack Koo, Daedric Giant, Corn Berserker, thanks for kind of sticking with me all the way to the end here. I know it's kind of more of a lulled experience than it usually is, but hopefully, again, you guys enjoy. But thanks for watching here, guys. Real quick. Yeah, Ben Brody, absolutely, dude. Thanks for joining. Daedric Giant, they still might. Turin hasn't gotten yet either, nor has like Indie Pride, so and the three of us are kind of like, obviously Indie Pride's on a much higher level because he's got like 50k subs, but Turin's only got like 15k. I think they rolled it out in order of like who their subscriber base. What's the name? Total War Biscuit or whatever had like 2 million subscribers, so got it like almost. No. Yeah. So we'll see if we get it. Great. I'll be honest, guys. Like, I don't know if I get it. Like, if I'm gonna play right away. I really have like this. I've got the plan on the 28th to do the stream the entire day and give away the game. And like, if I get it beforehand, what am I gonna do? Like, stream it ahead of time? Kind of sucks. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But if it happens, I'll burn that bridge when I come, friends. But thanks for watching here today, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. And we'll be talking to you tomorrow.